Tower of God, we're here. Season 2, episode 8. Coming off of last week where we had Mazino and the encounter, and then we had a lot of character development stuff. And not necessarily like impactful, crazy moments. A lot of impactful, crazy moments. What's his face? And like the episode happening to characters, but character development from a standpoint of we actually get to see these characters talking, right? We actually get to see them talking. We actually do. And it was good. I really enjoyed myself last episode. So with that being said, I don't feel like recapping the whole thing. Episode 8. Let's go. All right, here we go. Watashi wa Emily. I like the sound effects. Look it! Let it all! They're on the 77th floor if you missed it. 77th floor if you missed it. I like the music that's playing right now. And Dorsey. This is our first time we get to see our non-flashback. How upset do you have to be at a messenger to throw your own phone? Outside of flashback, right? I should have said that because I thought it and I didn't. Besides showing still images of Hats, Anak, and Endorsi and flashbacks, we actually get to see her. Is that Shinsu? That wasn't creepy. That wasn't creepy at all. That wasn't creepy whatsoever. One thing I will say, the series is doing a good job with their sound design. Oh, my shoulder itchy. They're doing a really good job at sound design. Damn. This last week has been cold, and then now this week is going to be hot again. And by cold, I mean like I was wearing like long sleeves. I even wore a hoodie one day. And now it's going to be back to summer temperatures again. It's weird. Like there was a day where it was barely 70, so it was like damn near in the 60s. I don't know how to translate that in Celsius. I don't know how to translate that. I know it's usually been around 28 to 30 this summer in Celsius, but it was like dumb cold last week. Wasn't a fan. Really? That sucks. Upper west of the country, right? Okay. Okay. Got you. Okay. Oh boy. Hi guys. Hello. You were gonna cut her in half. You were gonna cut her in half. I recognize that voice actor. Cool. That's the coolest her fire effect has looked this season, in my opinion. That was the coolest her fire effect has looked to me this season. Gidang. Running around with Ron listening to Emily. Relax. My boy wouldn't hurt you. My boy wouldn't hurt you, Dan. Relax. You two stop bickering with each other. Whoa. Wow. Wow. Your voice is killing me. Yaskilu. Bye. Cool. that, ye- that yell. That yell. Look at his derp face. Look at it. I'm trying to understand the electricity related to Dan. I'm trying to understand that. Why was it so far ahead of him? It was like way far ahead of him. Oh, so that's what that was supposed to be? Um, I'll say it after. Dog, what the hell is going on? Shoulders itchy as heck. Able to find people that we thought were dead. Good team leader. This track that's playing is fire, by the way. What the hell? Yeah, it did. It did say that. Okay, Dan. They're redacted talking. Stop sowing your seeds, you slithering snake, you. Well, uh, Now, for the life of me, I've never been able to say this character's name properly ever in my life. Never, ever, 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 never, ever, ever, ever. So that's why I'm not saying his name. Never been able to say it right. I've never been able to say it. I don't know why. I struggle. Because before it used to be, I thought it was Quattro. Then people are like, no, it's Quattro and Quattro. I don't know. So I just don't say it. Stop yelling. Stop yelling. Quetaro. I'm not saying that. Beat is crazy too. Dog, only Wang Nan would go through with something like that. Trying to convince someone of something he is oblivious to. Oblivious to. You just gonna tank it, Wang Nan? You crazy. That was a. He's standing like a JoJo's character. What's going on here? He had a little tilt. He's standing like a JoJo character. Three bangs. They're mentioning it. Cool. Damn. It wasn't that bad. We already know I have trauma related to something I really like having terrible animation. So as long as it doesn't reach that territory, I throw my hands up. I won't say it's good. I do think the one thing that this show struggles with, and I wonder if there's any relation to this, because the only relation that I can find is Bandai Namco being related, and they're not part of the what's his face, the production. But this series struggles with characters staying on model like Blue Lock does. No, that's way too far. Um, that's what this season so far. Like characters, they don't stay on model. Sometimes they look like themselves 60 to 65% of the time, and then all the other times they look a little wonky. You guys don't have audio? What's going on? You all right? Thanks for following. Is that Rengo Nengo flow? Refresh. Interesting. How far are we in the episode? Remember what I said last week? Um, Michael, remember what I said? I don't know where we are in the episode. If it could still happen, but I felt something. Maybe it could still be next week. I don't know. Maybe they could have moved it. Traveler. Emily's stuff is pretty creepy. Whoa. Pretty creepy. I will say, when this series wants to take a stab at trying to do something that's not safe, I appreciate it. Like the Emily stuff, I appreciate them taking that route. Same thing with the Coon thing. When they go for something and they actually commit to it, I like it, even if it doesn't execute well. Like the Emily thing, I liked a lot. The Coon thing, I liked. Whenever they go for it, I'm like, okay, more of that, please. More of that, please. I keep looking at this like I didn't see the full one. I wonder if that's going to be next week. I wonder if they'll stick it in next week, or they made hint to it. They showed the most important thing from it. 77th floor, blah 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 blah, or not the most important thing in my honest opinion. But I do wonder, or I wonder if they rearranged. But I felt like it's something that they would have skipped. All right. All right. It's a pretty alright episode. But the Death Star. Yeah, there's gonna be something cool that happens by the end of this core. For sure. What episode this is episode 8, right? So within like the next 4 episodes. 4 to 5 episodes. Like it'll be cool. It'll be cool. But yeah, it's a pretty alright episode. I wanna hold on. Where it's at. See, this is one of these things where I feel like this is, whenever the series wants to take a stab at trying to do something cool, I'd much rather them try it, right? Because it could just be mad generic, and this was an attempt at something. Right? It was an attempt. Like, I think if given more time, maybe a better artist or something, this could have been like a really cool scene. So it's like, I don't know, what this feels like in a scene like this, right, where I feel like I understand what it is. And I don't have any other scene to like reference this to, but I'll just, of the thought process, where what this is that this scene is supposed to be a camera only focused on Vio rotating. It's only focused on him. So it's supposed to be like he's standing there reacting and moving. So he's moving while the camera is moving. And we just see Quattro come in and out of the scene. So that's what they're attempting to do. But A, camera's moving too slow. And B, the camera isn't moving. He's moving and we just have the background doing motion blur. And like it doesn't feel like a camera is moving. I understand what they were going for. So it's like one of these things where it's like the Kun thing hit, this miss, the Emily thing hit. So it's like I'd rather them try something than just be mad generic. But this just, it didn't work. It just doesn't work. Because that's what it is. It's supposed to feel like a camera. I'm trying to think of a scene that I can pull up that that would be similar to this. And nothing is coming to my brain right now. I'm trying to think. I think the easiest thing that I can pull up really quick, because I like my hero so much, is what's his face? I think what this series is struggling with is camera movement, because they're not treating it as if it's a camera. It's either they don't have the budget for it, or they don't have the skill. I don't know. I don't want to say that. I don't know anything. I don't know much about, like, I feel like the staff that's working on this is capable enough. But where we at? Damn, we talking? So it's, no, I'm too far. This. So the easiest way I can put this, like, this feels like a camera moving as these characters are moving. Like, we're fighting and like I'm moving, I'm doing this, while the camera's also doing that. So that's what it's supposed to be, but because the camera effect doesn't work, it just doesn't hit. Like, if the camera were to be moving like how this camera is moving, like, you can, like, this feels like a camera is actually watching these two fight and not just a static thing and we're just blurring things. So I don't know if that's just budgetary things. I don't know if that's time. I don't know what that is, right? I have no idea what that is, why it would be like that. I don't know if that's just the talent of the people who are working on this. I don't know. But this studio has worked on like very, very, very good looking things. So that's why I don't want to say it's the talent of the studio, even though I don't know the exact people that are working on these scenes. But the studio itself has done really good looking things. So I don't know. My guess would be either a monetary thing or time. That's what I'm thinking. That would be my go-tos rather than the staff not necessarily knowing what to do. I'll go with that. And it's that and this this series, I mentioned it, but this series struggles with characters staying on model. Sometimes they're on model and then sometimes they aren't on model. Where's that? Because there's the scene with damn it, with I was about to say someone else's name, with Heyo. Like this, like she looks really good here. Like this looks really good for her. But then if I pull her up a little later, it's like they look okay, but they don't look the best. Like it damn sure isn't this. Right, like it's damn sure not that. So I think that's the thing with this series, and that's just, I feel like that's a time thing. I feel like that's a time thing, because there's parts of the series that look really good, and then there's parts of the series that don't look really good.